Hey guys, got another one coming. Today I'm going to install the footrests or foot rails inside the kayak. So as you can see, I've got them laid out in there. And when I sit down in it, kind of get the placement, I'm of average height. So anybody that might borrow this one, because this is a backup kayak for me, maybe taller, maybe shorter. I'm going to place it in such a way that in the halfway position, that's where I'm comfortable at. That way there's plenty of room to move in either direction. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to figure out a good place for them, measure it out, then I'll kind of show you what I'm going to do in order to actually put the holes in to mount it. The hardware that I have for it, it actually came with some screws and little O-rings. So I'll put the O-rings on the screw, put them through the hole. We'll see if that's enough. I mean, these things take on water as you're paddling anyway, so as long as it's not gushing through, it should be fine. But that'll be for another video, how it holds water. Okay, I'm not sure how well you can see this or how well this is going to translate into film, but I just grabbed a little marker and I'm going to kind of get it setting in there at a place where I think it'll be comfortable, and kind of go from there. So let's give this a shot here. I did put a mark here on the outside so you could see approximately, and I said approximately because it doesn't have to be perfect, where I'm going to have the rail placed on the inside of the kayak. Hey guys, I'm going to bring you back down into the kayak here. If you see on the inside here, there's this lip. That'll provide a great edge for me to line up on the outside. So just to make sure that it's even, what I'm going to do is that mark that I made on the outside, I'm going to measure from the tip back so that I can line it up on the other side for the other rail. But positioning wise, that lip will provide a great spot for me to figure out where to drill the holes on the outside. So guys, I kind of figured the easiest way to get my holes lined up on the outside, I just took some black duct tape and hold out where the holes are. Then I'm going to take that duct tape and use it as like basically as like a guide for the holes. And hopefully if it works out well, I can do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so I've got my piece of tape here where I put these little guide holes in, and when it's sitting on the inside, the holes need to be pretty close because it's going through the kayak into the rails. So I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of set this up there and just get a rough idea. That's looking pretty good right there. So I'm going to go ahead and that's perfect, guys. It's lining up great. So we're going to flip her over and see what we can do. you can see here that the holes that I drilled and the bit that I used was just barely enough. I mean, it's not loose, it's tight into the outside. So there's no sort of gap between, I mean, I have to kind of screw through the plastic to get this thing to go in. And that's kind of the fit I wanted. So it should be a nice tight seal, but until we get it out in the water, we won't know. Sorry guys, it might get a little wobbly. I'm trying to give you a view from the inside here as I line up the see, I got this first hole kind of started here. Now I just got to line up the other ones. Kind of a weird angle, guys, but it's hard to get the camera set up in here. Well, guys, I did manage to get all 3 holes lined up. It's mounted real solid. I mean, this thing it's not going anywhere. And I like how it lined up. You know, once the footrest is in there, in a good spot. Doing a YouTube video. On the outside, guys, I have the bolts here. I think they'll be fine the way it is, but I might try to see if I need to cover it up or something down the road. Well, I got the kayak hung back up, but you can see pretty clearly how well the footrest got in there. I just need to do the other side now, but it's raining, so that'll have to be for another day.